Whoa. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so be notified every time I upload. Late upload, you guys already know. But my work schedule, man, I get tired. Sometimes I do overtime. Sometimes I get in very late, man. I get in very late, then try to get up in the morning and try to deliver something for you all. But either way it goes, drop a like for me. Let me know I ain't doing this for nothing. Shout out to y'all if y'all hit, if y'all profited yesterday. We hit on a couple good spots. I checked the weather. Checked the weather. It looked fake decent. There's a couple spots we should be good today. We should be good. I say we should be good. Might be a delay here and there. Let's see. Let's just take a quick look, and I'll do a quick drive by through it. My computer not running good right now, so y'all bear with me. I got a little lag, probably a little lag in the microphone and the visual. Uh, so right. Minnesota rain chances increasing late as such. A later inning delay is possible. Warm, humid winds blowing out to center at 10 miles an hour bump to bats. Cincinnati at Pittsburgh. Storm should be clearing around first pitch. Look like a classic. Late start and play here. Though, of course, I'll need to see a radar pregame to make sure everything is going as planned. Oakland and Washington. Yellow green. Models are bringing a little cluster of showers and storms just a hair west of Washington. During the game, likely outcome it misses the ball. The game plays dry. Possible outcome, eclipse the ballpark. We get an in-game delay. That would be fine regardless. Atlanta and New York Mets. Game 2. The first game has a chance for a late inning rain, but more likely after the game. And the second game has a chance for some early rain, but more likely before the game. All in all, pretty good timing. Okay, so do with that information as you will. Let's get right into this quick drive by. Don't have enough time to go in depth here. Atlanta Braves and New York Mets. Winans and Reyes on the mound. Over under 10.5 here. The books expect runs to be put up here. I couldn't talk you guys off of anything here, any bat, whatever the case may be. Just you guys know what to do with the Braves. You just go out and do it. All right. Chicago Cubs at Toronto Blue Jays. We got an over under 8.5. Now, last 30, we got Steele on the mound. We got Bassett on the mound. Now, look, last 30 days. I mean, we got the two top teams, two top WRC plus teams in the league right here. Last 30 days, Chicago Cubs #1 WRC plus versus righties, and Toronto Blue Jays #1 WRC plus versus lefties. Toronto Blue Jays walk rate is pretty high, so they've been walking. They've been finding ways to get on the bases. Chicago Cubs strikeout percentage is kind of low. Right along with Toronto Blue Jays, they strike out percentage pretty low versus lefties. Bassett, he's got splits. He's pitching his best at home, but he's pushing his worst to left hand batters. Some of these switch guys, so guys like Cody Bellinger gets a bump. Switches get a bump, and that just about sums it up, man. So I'm from Chicago, pretty much a homer here, but I don't put that into context when I'm betting. I rarely give you guys the Cubs. I don't know who's going to win this game. I'm real undecided here. I would say I'm gonna lean towards the Cubs. Probably won't bet it. I'm gonna lean towards the Cubs. Probably won't bet it. Detroit Tigers at Boston Red Sox. We got the over under 10 on this spot. Manning on the mound. Bay on the mound. You can target left-hand batters versus both of these pitchers. All right. However, Boston Red Sox, they got a plethora of lefties, some good lefties. Okay. So on the Detroit side, 1A, 1B would be Riley Green, 1A. Kerry, what's his name? Kerry Carpenter, 1B. Okay. Those guys, I probably would only take them for a hit, maybe not hits, runs, and RBIs, but those guys are in play. Now, on the flip side, the lefties here, I mean, Devers, Cassis, Duran, Masaka, Verdugo. You know those guys there, they're in play. All right. So looking at some of these numbers here, look for Matt Manning, for instance, he might get taken deep. You never know. I mean, I'm probably gonna have to bet a couple home runs here. Launch angle 18.5, exit velocity 91.3, hard hit 44.9. Expected batting average 256. Expected slugging 507 here, 17% K rate. Bayo, like I said, he's been getting hit versus lefties too, but I still give him the pitching lean over Manning. Barrel percentage for Matt Manning 12. Bayo's down a little bit, so I still give him Bayo the pitching advantage here. Barrel percentages are going up for some of these Detroit guys. Spencer Torkelson, he's not on my radar, but he has the power. Right, Riley Green barrels up. Kerry Carpenter. So those are the two guys that I'm looking at. Kerry Carpenter and Riley Green. Riley Green, 91.9 exit velo, hard hit 48.8, expected batting average at 295, expected slugging at 517. Okay. Kerry Carpenter, 488 slugging, expected batting average at 270. So I like those guys there. All right. I don't know if they can muster up enough runs though. You know, a hit parlay is not out of just a hit parlay is not out of the question. Hits, runs, and RBIs. Devers, Cassis, Yoshida, Verdugo. Those guys, hits, runs, and RBIs are in play for me. Didn't take a look at them. But I'm getting ready to lock a lot of that shit in right after this, okay? So, Cleveland Guardians and Tampa Bay Rays here. Williams pitched the game of his life. This game has an under. The last game, he pitched the game of his life. The last game, Tampa Bay Rays bullpen game. Not my favorite game to target here. Over under 8. Does have an underfield, not fucking with it. Same thing right here. New York Yankees, Miami Marlins has an underfield here. New York Yankees, bullpen game for them. It's got to be. So over under 7.5. Not messing with this game. Minnesota Twins at Philadelphia Phillies. Lopez on the mound. Walker on the mound. Over under 9. Walker gets a bump in the strikeout department here, sitting at 5.5. I'm not taking it, but Minnesota Twins, they strike out, they strike out a ton versus right hand pitching. We already know this. We speak on this every single day. Do with that information as you will. We do got weather here. Now, Minnesota Twins, they are hitting righties really, really good. I must say, Philadelphia, they have had a run of bad pitching. Okay, I'm falling back from the bats. I'm not betting them. I'm camping on this one. I'm falling back against Lopez. I get a pitching lean towards Lopez. I'm not betting the bats here. I'm not even taking the side here. So this is information for you guys. If you take it or leave it, however you want to, slice it. Cincinnati Reds at Pittsburgh Pirates over under 9.5 in this spot. Williamson on the mound, a lefty. Jackson on the mound, righty. Don't know how long Jackson's gonna go. Don't know how long he's gonna go. He does have some K stuff. If you find out he's gonna go some innings or whatever the case may be, Cincinnati striking out versus right hand pitching. But I don't know how long he's going to go. He might go 1 or 2 innings, and it might be a bullpen game. So there you have that. At the end of the day, if I'm taking a side here, it's probably going to be Cincinnati. It's a pick 'em right now, over under 9.5. You can look at the bats here. Couldn't talk you off any bats from the Cincinnati side for sure. Pittsburgh Pirates, I don't know, but they got some bats here. It's hard to decipher when Pittsburgh Pirates are going to come out and win, spoil your day. So probably a game I just look to for bats. All right. Oakland Athletics at Washington Nationals here. Medina on the mound, Irvin on the mound. You could target both of these guys for both of these pitchers for left-hand batters. The Washington Nationals team, they don't have a lot of power there, but Abrams and it was a couple bats I had. I had one bat I was looking at from both sides of the ball was Abrams and Blade, JJ Blade. Keep in mind, there's times when this Oakland team they will run out like they will run out like fucking 7 lefties. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you look at the lineup. You know what I'm saying? And because both of these pitchers, you could target them with lefties. Switch hitters and left hand batters. Both of them pitching their worst versus lefties. And we got over under 9.5 here. So you could probably get a very nice hit parlay going through here. Some hits, runs, and RBIs. Same thing with this game here. St. Louis Cardinals and Kansas City Royals. Over under 9.5. It's not popping out to me. You know what I'm saying? This 9.5 total is not popping out to me like I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? So, I think there's value on the Kansas City side with Reagan's on the mound, Matt's on the mound. Reagan's been pitching really good. Plus 126. You can get some good value, and considering the way Kansas City has been playing as of late, scoring at least. So, Matt's been pitching good as of late as well. So 3 bats I'm looking at on the St. Louis side. Gorman, Contreras, Arenado. Goldschmidt's having a down year, but he's just still that good. Kansas City Royals, Bobby Witt. It's a few bats over there. Bobby Witt is one that really, really stood out to me. I'm skeptical about that 9.5 total, but it might get there. It's hard. I'm having a hard time nailing this one down. I was for sure yesterday was the day. I hope you all ate off that game yesterday. I did pretty good on that game, but today, let me see. Taking a look at the hits, runs, and RBIs real quick. It's a lot of uncertainties for me today, man. Maybe I didn't look into it as far as I should have, but I don't know, man. Bobby Witt Jr. hits, runs, and RBIs at a parlay piece at minus 155. I couldn't talk off of that. Freddie Fermin couldn't talk off of that. With a total like that, all these guys are in play, man. Just self-explanatory. But the 3 guys, Nolan Arenado, you can see his is at 2.5. Gorman, I like that at minus 125. I like that. For 1.5. Wilson Contreras, minus 160. Yeah, I figured that. I got some love for Wilson Contreras here. But like I said, I don't know because the kid's been pitching good. Reagan's been pitching good. So I'm so undecided here. Strider and Quintana on the mound. Atlanta Braves at New York Mets. Over under 8.5 in this spot. If Strider earned runs come out at 1.5, I'll throw it in a parlay piece. I'll take the over there. It's going to be Atlanta Braves or nothing for me. Quintana is a lefty. Guys that I look at on this team for lefties versus lefties: Austin Riley, Arsha. I know Austin Riley and Arsha. I forget the other ones. I didn't even look at this game, but for sure Austin Riley and Arsha. Those are two bats that I'll be looking at there. Strider, he might have his K stuff working today. Who knows? Los Angeles Angels at Houston Astros, over under 9.5 in the spot. It's going to be. I'm taking my expectations because we got Anderson on the mound, we got France on the mound. Both of these teams got some nice history versus these pitchers. All right, I'm not the biggest France advocate here. All right, he's not my favorite pitcher. All right, he's not my favorite pitcher. So I'm gonna temper my expectations. However, I feel like I think this game can touch the over here. Bats. Lefty matchup for Kyle Tucker. He's 5 for 6 versus him. They're gonna miss Parker. Hey, Miss Parker. No. Hey, yeah. So, I think, it's Tucker. I mean, I would say Chris Tucker. Tucker let me down yesterday, as well as Alvarez. I'm going right back to the well to these. I'm going right back to the well on these guys. All right. McCormick is really in a really good spot today. All right, I want to see where he's at in the lineup. McCormick is in a really good spot, so I like McCormick. This Astros team hits left as well. Now, some of these Angels have pretty good hit history. I mean, Cron's got a home run off of him. He's only 2 for 3, but he's got a home run off of him. Ohtani, 2 for 6, and he's just Ohtani. Moniak, he's 3 for 3 singles. Brandon Drury hasn't hit him, but he does have good numbers versus right-hand pitching. Um, yeah, so it's a few bets, man. It's just a few bets over here, you know what I'm saying, that I don't mind getting to. I mean, if I had to take a side, it would, of course, it would be Houston Astros here. Um, maybe team total over or something like that. I don't know. It is what it is. I think this game could touch the over though. So you could just look at the bats and just leave it alone if you want. If I'm betting that game, Houston Astros or nothing, I ain't even gonna lie. But I'm staying back. I'm not betting it. I'm not betting it. Milwaukee Brewers at Chicago White Sox. Another game that has an underfield to it. So as you can see, I don't really like to mess with a lot of those lower total games. Woodruff on the mound. I was looking at his outs at 17 and a half, but decided not to pull the trigger. So I'm going to just fall back from this game. San Diego Padres at Arizona Diamondbacks. We got an over on the 9 in the spot. Rich Hill on the mound. Zach Gallen on the mound. I always give Zach Gallen the benefit of the doubt at home. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt here. I'm gonna lean towards Arizona Diamondbacks. It's just the Diamondbacks and offense has been anemic. However, Rich Hill, this might be a get right spot for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take Arizona Diamondbacks here on the money line, and I'm gonna find a way to tease down that little 46 or something. If I get it down to a minus 130 or something, out minus 125 with a couple Ks or something like that, then I'm good to go. I'm gonna take Arizona here. Bats here. Two bats I'm looking at here is going to be Ketel Marte for Arizona, and I hate betting on Christian, but I'm Christian Walker, but I think he's in an okay spot versus a San Diego Rich Hill. Or you can put those two guys in here parlay and leave the game alone. However you want to do it. On the flip side, if you just had to take a bet, at least for just a hit or something like that, I would look at Soto here. Texas Rangers at San Francisco Giants. We got Cobb on the mound, and I can't with this one here. They're gonna have to bust me upside my head because I'm taking the Rangers. Okay, I'm taking the Rangers. I'm taking the Rangers. They're just gonna have to hit me upside the head. I don't care. I don't care. I might not bet a lot on it, but I'm taking the Rangers. Okay, what do you guys like? Now, what I really want to do here is because I don't know how much faith I have in this San Diego team here versus left hand pitching, man. I mean this San Francisco team versus left hand pitching. I don't know how much faith I have in them. Uh, um, let's see. So, WRC Plus, they are. Let's go to the strikeout prop because that's a segue to how I want to attack this game. So, last 30 days, San Francisco Giants, right? San Francisco Giants. Okay, they last 30 days, WRC Plus, 98, and its strikeout percentage is down, man, at 18.7. And wait a minute, man. Wait a minute. I got that. That's 2015, man. I know that shit didn't line up right. I know that shit didn't line up right because I looked at it last night. I know I wasn't that sleepy. So here we go. San Francisco Giants, 26% K rate. That's good for eighth versus left hand pitching in the last 30 days at 300 plate appearances with a WRC plus of 57. All right. Last 14 days, let's take a look how San Francisco has been versus lefties. All right. San Francisco Giants, top 10. Uh, 128 player appearances, 25% K rate, and 86 WRC plus. All right. So I'm gonna leave it right there, the top two weeks here. Now, let's go over here. Let's go over here and let's check out some K rates real quick. All right. So, Andrew Haney, his K percentage is 24.6 overall, 22% K rate to lefties, 24.9 K rate to righties. Okay. His K prop is sitting at this is where I want to get greedy. I just want to go ahead and get greedy here. Okay. And this is my gamble for today. Win, lose, I don't care. This is my gamble for today. So I'm gonna tell you this. This is my gamble here for today. Let me see. I just got that. I just got that big ass phone. Y'all know that big ass folding joint. So I'm gonna be working with because I need more real estate, man. I need more real estate. A lot of these apps I'm going into for the first time. Either way I go, this is where I'm at with this. Okay, cause that phone big as hell, and I gotta get used to it. I gotta get a stand for it. That way I can use it right here. I personally think Haney's in a fake decent spot. Uh, so Haney, his strikeout prop is sitting at 5.5, right? Now, he faced Miami, okay? Miami hit lefties well. He only had 4 strikeouts. Okay, I get it. 5.2 innings. He didn't give up no runs. Chicago White Sox, he had 11 Ks versus them, okay? 6 innings pitched. Houston, 3 Ks. They hit lefties well. He gave up 3 earned runs. Dodgers, they hit lefties well. He gave up 4 earned runs with 3 Ks. Cleveland, they don't strike out much. No runs. 4 strikeouts. Washington, they don't strike out much. He gave up 7 earned runs versus them. That's concerning. Houston, 8 strikeouts prior to that. Okay, so I think it's gonna be. I want to gamble here. I want to gamble here with his strikeout prop here. So I think I'm gonna take the 5 strikeouts to the win at a plus 175. Um, 6 Ks in the win is 260. 7 Ks in the win is 440. 8 Ks in the win and 750, and 9 Ks in the win is plus 1500. All right. I wonder if he can do it. But that's my gamble for today. That's my gamble for today. And if it happens, it happens. All right. The usual suspects in play. I like Alex Cobb. I think he's pitching his worst versus lefties probably, but righties can hit him as well. I was looking at low. Top bat gonna be Seager, and I was looking at Garcia. Okay, so those were the bats that I was really looking at there on this side here. Let me see. Let me take a look at. Yeah, yep. Those are the bats that I was looking at there. Yeah. So now, if you looking for some bats on the other side and trying to figure out why these guys are favorite or whatever the case may be, some bats you can look at because Haney does pitch his worst to lefties. I want to say so. Austin Slater, 820, 821 OPS versus lefties. Patrick Bailey, 890 OPS versus lefties. Um, but not too much really stand out to me, man. These guys get platooned and all that. If I had to take one bat to do anything, it would probably be Wilmer Flores. All right, one bat. Probably be Wilmer Flores. Flores. All right, that'll be it. Oh, and you know what? Um, I did like Tommy Pham. Okay, I like Tommy Pham. If he's in the lineup in that Arizona game, I like Tommy Pham. Okay, last game on the docket for me is the Dodgers here. So Gonsolin, I don't trust him. Lambert, I definitely don't trust him. Over under 9.5. All the Dodgers in play for sure. Okay. Um, you can look at some Ryan McMahon or something like that. It's hard for me to decipher through these Colorado bats. Colorado might put up some runs here, so the over is not out of the question here. Dodgers could probably put up the over on their own, and no, there it is right there. The same old suspect from the Dodgers, man. We're gonna keep on eating off of these guys. And then last but not least here, the Baltimore Orioles at Seattle Mariners game here. I was leaning towards Seattle here. And then I did have a parlay piece, which was Kirby. His walks here. Okay, so he's only given up. It's a parlay piece. It was at minus 200, I think, when I got it, but it's a parlay piece. Under 1.5 walks. He's only given up more than one walk twice this season. Okay, so there you have that. All right. With that being said, guys, peace out. Long video, man. Late upload. I was tired. Maybe I'll get an early one out today. Okay. That being said, guys, peace.